Hey, what's up, guys? This is Fly Thai MMA, also known as the Progressive Martial Arts on YouTube. I wanted to shoot this video because I just got back from South Carolina. I want to thank you guys for all the support I received, and I also want to kind of talk about what I saw and my trip in general. It was great, and this trip really kind of went over the main benefit our community has, the Bernie supporters have. We have people from all different kind of states, and I made a lot of lifetime friends ever since I've been down there. So it was an amazing time. We had a really multiracial, multi-generational group with us. We have I know you guys met George. He was on the Status Coup interview with me. He's from New York, man. He's a very great guy. Also met Becky, the lady who was a Republican who was a big Bernie supporter. Then we have Kate from Tennessee, Joan from Chicago, my boy Jay, he's from Washington. So I was very impressed and very happy with the work we put on the ground. We put a really amazing team together, and I still got a lot of hope for our movement because our message really hit. Unfortunately, there are a lot of people who, at least in South Carolina, at least that just wasn't informed by our platform, wasn't informed by Bernie, and that's something I kind of noticed when I was walking around. When I talked to people, the main thing that was telling me they didn't really know who Bernie was. They didn't know that much about the primary date. But I'm very happy overall because I was happy with we was able to pick up some delegates, and the fact that Biden and Bernie was the only one that was eligible was great for us. Um, because there was a story that came out obviously that Biden, he has a terrible organization in California. He tanked in Texas. So I do want to say congratulations to Biden because he finally won a primary after what ran for president for 3 decades. He ran in the 80s, the 2000s, and now he ran again. Finally won a primary. He won in a really strong state. But I think our organization is so strong that we're going to dominate Super Tuesday. And I'm very happy about our chances in my home state. We don't win Texas. It's going to be a bloodbath. I'm really looking forward to us being Elizabeth Warren in her own state as well because I know a lot of people was wanting to see her drop out. I don't want to see her drop out. I'd rather defeat her on her home turf. So, and that will set up a stage for us to be able to primary her in 2024. And also a good thing I want to talk about enemy number one for the last few days, which I think he's finished Bloomberg because this is exactly why I said I was very happy that Bloomberg was propped up because according to the exit polls in South Carolina, he had minus 40 favorability rating, which is great to see because that our campaign only attacked him for what a week or two, 2 3 weeks. We was going after him. He had that one debate performance. Now his approval ratings are in the toilet, and you see that he kind of stagnated in the national polls. So overall, I mean, the fact that we got delegates, the fact that we won the youth black vote is incredible and a good sign to come for the general election coming up. Um, because as I mentioned, the bigger challenge we had in South Carolina was just the people who, because they didn't really have internet connection, they didn't get their media from independent media. I was talking to these people and they just had absolutely no idea about Bernie Sanders' platform. And our conversion rate with the black community was insanely impressive. Like the people I talked to, they was all in for Bernie Sanders. I just really hope those people came out and vote. Even if I affected a few votes, a handful of votes, that would make me happy. If I talked to someone who never voted before and they came out and vote because I talked to them, I think that would be a massive victory. So I know a lot of people wondering what I have planned next now after South Carolina. I'm happy to be home. I'm gonna be visiting with my family here this first weekend here, and but then I'm gonna get back to work because I am a member of Sunrise, Kansas City Sunrise, and Kansas City. Well, Sunrise organization in general, we endorse Bernie Sanders. I know we got a lot of plans to organize and work with Sanders, so that's an organization I'm gonna be in contact with. Um, and also, I want to make sure we take our home state, which I feel really good about, and we take it from there because I really do think in March 10th there is a really good chance we may have the nomination sealed up. Um, so with that said, that's pretty much my wrap up on South Carolina. It was an amazing journey. I made a lot of great friends and got a lot of great stories to tell. And I'll give you guys some updates about some of the things I ran into down there. But also, I just want to thank you guys for your support, because if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be able to make the trip. I get a lot of people give me a lot of props, but we are really a movement. It's not me, it's us. Because without all you guys supporting my GoFundMe page, I wouldn't be able to go down there in the first place and meet a lot of the great people I did as well. So I just appreciate you guys giving me a voice, because I want to keep talking about the issues. I want to do real citizen journalism. So now that I'm back home, I may be able to shoot more of these videos and get some people out in the field and see what's going on in the local area. So I have a lot of plans coming up. So if you want to follow my journey, I plan on continuing doing my thing, and just check me out. Subscribe here to my YouTube channel. I'm also on Twitter, FlyTieMMA. If you want to support my activism, I'm gonna have my PayPal as well, because obviously I'm not, like you guys know, I quit my job to fight for the movement. So I'm gonna try to stay in this game as long as I can. So I do greatly appreciate all the support. But anyway, I feel really good about our chances. We'll let the Joe Biden and his little neoliberal friends, we can let them celebrate his first ever primary victory. But it's gonna be short lived, because I think we're gonna have a great Super Tuesday. And Kansas City vote March 10th. I know a few other states do that as well. Also, one big thing. One reason why I'm not as immediately depressed as I was when I first heard the news last night was because Bernie actually. I mean, if you look at everything collectively, it was a great showing, because we was able to get more votes than we did in 2016. We was able to make it so no other candidate other than Joe Biden was viable, and Joe Biden got less votes than Hillary did overall as well. So I think overall. It may have been a tough result night, but it was great to talk to people and see our movement grow. I think that's exactly what happened. Thank you guys. Please support my activism, and take care.